Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Helius Medical's channel, a leading neurotech company in the medical device field, not invasively improving lives of people dealing with neurological diseases. Joining us to take us through some pivotal information here, we have Dane, the CEO, joining us as always. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, it's good to be back, Kyle.
Pleasure to get you on. So kind of getting into this, Pacific Blue Cross and other insurers' data from back-to-work traumatic brain injuries in which which they treated. Can you kind of give us some insight on that data specifically?
Absolutely, Kyle. This is really amazing data from Pacific Blue Cross, not only for disabled traumatic brain injured patients, but for the healthcare provider and the insurer, the payers. In general, traumatic brain injuries are the result of sports injuries, motor vehicle accidents, and on-the-job injuries, which becomes a worker compensation insurance claim. Pacific Blue Cross and Health Tech Connect studied 9 patients using PONS therapy who were at least 2 years away from their traumatic brain injury event, some as great as 4 or 5 years post. PONS therapy is an orally applied therapy delivered by neurostimulation through a mouthpiece connected to a portable controller. It's used in combination with physical rehab exercises to improve balance and gait deficits. And after that 14-week period of using PONS therapy, 5 out of 9, or 56% of the study participants had returned back to work.
So what does this kind of mean for Pacific Blue Cross and other insurers?
Specifically for Pacific Blue Cross, these 5 individuals who returned back to work and were deemed work ready saved the provider, Pacific Blue Cross, approximately $1.6 million in long-term disability claims, or over a 10x return in their use of PONS therapy. Given these individuals were expected to be on permanent disability and their files are now closed, and this represents a significant outcome for Pacific Blue Cross. The health economic side of this trial is not only significant for Pacific Blue Cross, but other provincial Blue Cross providers like Ontario Blue Cross, Quebec Blue Cross, as well as other commercial insurers such as Sun Life and Manulife and RBC in Canada can now review this data, and we hope that with this incredible data, they look at PONS therapy as a standard of care for their long-term disability claims.
Yeah, this is very incredible, and I appreciate the insights here. And just finally, do you want to expand on the data and kind of how you see this pushing into the market?
Sure. In addition to the participants who are able to work, 8 out of 9, or 89%, said that balance and gait were no longer a barrier to returning to work. And what this means is we have the ability with PONS therapy to improve daily activities, which includes returning back to work. We believe these findings will significantly strengthen our reimbursement efforts with Canadian insurance companies and other healthcare providers, while highlighting the health economic benefits and cost effectiveness of PONS therapy as we negotiate coverage with US payers. We continue to engage with other payers and clinics to conduct these insurance payer trials. We also announced earlier this month a letter of intent with the Quebec Ministry of Health to study 30 patients at 5 to 6 sites for balance and gait deficits due to stroke. So you're going to see a lot more of these announcements coming forward, Kyle, with the work that we're doing. PONS therapy is the first option for improving balance and gait deficit, and these studies will further demonstrate the ability of PONS to help individuals go from a disabled to a functional able state.
Well, on that note, I'll pass that question off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think in that comment section below, and consider subscribing, because as news catalysts continue to come down the wire, of course, we're going to bring it to you here. But on that, we look forward to catching you in the next one.